Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest insights and prediction in the world of forex trading. So I'm Ambafx and today we are looking into the weekly forex forecast. So get ready to see the potential opportunities, the key market trends and valuable analysis for profitable trading setup this particular week. So before we go into the technical, let's take a quick look at the overall market sentiment. So it is very important to stay informed about the broader economic landscape as this sets the stepping stone for our weekly forex forecast. So let's start from Euro last week. What they released last week. We have the French flash manufacturing PMI, the service PMI, and the German flash manufacturing PMI and the service PMI, which are the French service and the German flash manufacturing PMI, which they came out lower than expected. The German flash service PMI came out better than expected, but that does not stopping it from them going into a recession last week. We have the German enter recession last week, which is one of the contribution to euro downfall. So we have euro USD to the downside last week, but against the commodity currency, euro thrive against the commodity currency. That is in terms of euro SND, euro AUD. So we have DPS to the upside, but when we are talking about the euro Swiss franc and the euro USD, we have it to the downside last week. So the best opportunity came in from the SND last week after they dropped their they have their monetary policy statement last week, which comes out as forecast. So but what we have right there is a dovish statement, and then before the early hour on Wednesday we saw SNDPS fall massively, which gives one of the best opportunity one of the best short opportunity last week. That is for the SNDPS, especially the SND USD, SND JPY, SND Swiss franc. So those are what gave the best opportunity last week. So and then when we talk about the FOMC meeting last week, because market anticipates the FOMC last week, and then the US debt ceiling talk is still hanging as at now, but the US data released last week suggests that the real economy is still showing resilience as the new home sale and durable goods order stabilized. So why the personal spending surprise to the upside? So the CHF outperformed last week, the Swiss franc, the US dollar outperformed last week, while JPY and then the commodity currency, that is the AUD, the SND, and then the apart from the commodity currency, the JPY is the weakest currency last week. That is this week we should see US dollar strength continuing to play out, but let's see the economic activity this week. So this week, Monday, we have a bank holiday on Monday, so no news, no fundamentals at that particular level. But on Tuesday, we have the CB consumer confidence on Tuesday. We have the AUDCPY on Wednesday, and then the crucial one we have next week is the non-farm payment. That is the NFP, the unemployment rate, is the one we have Friday this week. On Thursday we have the unemployment claim and the ISM manufacturing PMI and the ADP non-farm employment change. You know, it's always come before the NFP. So I think this is a crucial one we have this week, the NFP and the ISM manufacturing PMI. Apart from that, I don't think we have any other, apart from the AUDCPI. And then we have the Canadian GDP on Wednesday. That is it is a high impact news, so you have to take a look at that too. But my analysis, my predictions still remain that US dollars will continue to the upside, though we might see what we call retracement playing out this week before the continuation to the upside. That is in the DSY, and then the commodity currency too. I still see those commodity currency to the downside, and then the JPY, I still see JPY to the downside and Swiss franc to the upside. But what really happens is that we might have a retracement, so just look out for retracement there. So let's go to the technical analysis for the week. at the technical analysis. So in the DSY last week, we saw the DSY breaking this particular level to the upside. So we might actually see a pullback here, but any pullback you see at this area is an opportunity for you to look for a move to the next resistance level, which is 105.334, and at that particular area we might actually look at this place as the next resistance level. So any pullback you see here and then we have a breakout, should look for a continuation to 105.105. that is what you'll see on the DSY right there. So GBP USD2, you can see the series of forming lower low and lower high, as you can see right there. So it means that the downtrend is confirmed. You have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So actually we might form another lower high to retest this particular level. So any retracement you see to this side should be an opportunity for you to look for a break to the downside to 1.2260, because it's already forming a series of lower high and lower low. If you put trend line right there, you will see that actually we might see a move to the downside at that particular level. Actually we might have this is a rejection right here, but we might still see a move to this particular area before a rejection to 1.2260. that is what I'm looking at on Euro GBP USD. So the next pair is Euro USD. Euro USD to see a series of lower high and then lower low right there. So we are in a down trend right there, so we might see a move to this area. So any retracement you see to the particular area and then a breakout, you should see a move to 1.05495. So good. Last week from this particular area we said that it's still coming to test this particular area, and it came to test that particular area. It did numbers of pips from this particular area right there after it break out to this area, then to this particular level right there. So the next we might see a reversal at that particular level, because we have a very strong support at that level right here. So as you can see, we have a rejection here, a rejection at this area, then this is a support level. So actually we might see a move to the upside and then a breakout of this particular level. So if we zoom it further, see what I'm saying. So the best thing is for you to look for the Monday candle close. So if the Monday candle, that is the daily time frame on Monday, closes above this level, so we might see a move to the upside, breaking this level, and we might see a move to 1980. So if it break this level, then we might actually see a move to retest that particular high right there at 2045 at that particular level. But if we see a close below this level, it means that we have broken that particular support level, because this is a very strong support level right there. So we might actually see a bounce and then move to 1980, and then subsequent, if it break this level, we might see a subsequent move to 2054. So amidst the US dollar strength, we should see the continuation to the upside on USDJPY, and the JPY weakness too. We should see the continuation to the upside, but right now we might see what we call a retracement. So any retracement you see here and then you see a breakout, look out for the move to 142.063. then if it break this level, then you might look out for the move to this particular area, that is 148.00 at that particular level, because we have already break this particular resistance right here. This is a very strong resistance, and then it has did a retest, so we might actually see a retracement. Any retracement you see should be an opportunity for you to look for a bullish setup to 142.063 or to 0.800 right there. So the next way we want to look at is US dollar CAD. So US dollar CAD, on Friday we drop US dollar CAD sales in the premium, and then if you take a look at it right here, so let's zoom in, let's use 1 hour time frame. So we actually dropped the sell from here. It did maybe 15 to 20 pips, and it's reversed, and this is where the stop loss target is. So we might still actually see US dollar CAD move to this particular level before a bounce at that particular area, as we might see the US dollar retracement coming to play out before the continuation of the strength. And then what you can look out for right here is this particular strong resistant level at this area. As you can see, this is a very strong level, a very strong one, and then a very strong one at this particular level. So we might actually see a retracement to 1.35430 before we see actual move to the downside. And then if you want to confirm the retracement, maybe it might happen right there, you can actually use a trend line to figure it out where retracement might come in. As you can see, if you use the trend line right there, so it means that you might actually see the retracement to this level, then bounce at this particular trend line level right there. So let's see how it goes on US dollar CAD. So the next way I want to check is the Canadian dollar JPY. As the JPY weakness continue, but we might still see a retracement coming to play out in this particular pair. But last week we saw a breakout of this consolidation. As you can see, it consolidates at this particular area. We have a consolidation, it's forming a chart pattern right there, and then we have a breakout to the upside. So if you look at the higher time frame, you will see something. Let's look at the weekly time frame. As you can see, we have a breakout at that level, so the next level is here. So any retracement you see on Canadian JPY, let's say we see a retracement and then a breakout, should be an opportunity to look for a bearish a bullish setup to 10573. So any retracement you see on Canadian JPY is an opportunity for you to look for a breakout to 105,073. If you use let's use the daily time frame. As you can see, it's closed with a large momentum candle on the daily time frame, that is on Friday. So if you see any retracement, it will give you an opportunity to look for a breakout to 105.073. So the next pair we want to look at is Australian dollar JPY. So last week we analyzed sales on AUDJPY. So let's clean this, let's remove the drawing. So for now we can still see that the JPY weakness is still playing out right there, which means that the AUDJPY is forming a series of higher high and then higher low. Let's see, this higher high, higher low, higher high. So there's a possibility that we might see another higher high coming to play out at that particular area. So if we are to look for, let's use the horizontal line, and then this is the safe zone right there. This is the safe zone at this particular area. And then if you are to use let's use the trend line here. So any retracement, our bias have changed on the AUDJPY because of the Friday candle close. So any retracement you see on AUDJPY is an opportunity for you to look for a bullish setup to 92967 at that particular area, because it's forming a series of higher high and then higher low. So I mean economic recession of the Germany. So we still have the euro with the commodity currency. Euro is still strengthening against the commodity currency. So where we are looking at right there is this area, and then the next top at this particular area. So here I'm still looking at euro AUD to the upside. So we might actually see euro AUD moving to 1.66616 at this particular area. That's what I'm looking at on the euro AUD. So the next pair I'm looking at is euro Canadian dollar. Here we can see that the moving average, the 50 period moving average, is above the price, as you can see, and then we have the resistance level, which the support level, which broke at this particular level. So we have a break of this support level and then a retest. So my view on this particular EURCAD is to the downside. So but you have to wait for the daily candle close on Monday to decide. Maybe it will close below this level or it will close above this particular level. So if it closed below this particular level, it means that we should look for a move to the next support level, which is 1.4305 at this particular level. So we should look for a move to the downside at this level. So pardon for that. So that's what I'm looking at on the euro Canadian dollar, a move to 1.43 if the daily candle close on Monday closes below this particular strong resistance level. As you can see, this level is very strong, so we should look for a move to 1.43065 in the next couple of days or week. So the next pair I want to check is AUDUSD. So AUDUSD break out this consolidation zone last week, this big consolidation zone. So the next level we are looking at on AUDUSD, even if we might have a retracement to the upside right there. So any retracement you see on this pair coupled with breakout, let's see, you might actually see a retracement. Any retracement you see coupled with breakout should be an opportunity for you to look for a move to 0.63047, so 0.63040 in the next couple of days or week. So this is the weekly forex forecast. This is the pair I'm looking to take this week, and analyzing this pair doesn't mean that I will take all the pairs. Like, it doesn't mean that I will trade all the pairs. Just wanted to know what my own sentiment on those pairs. Do your due diligence and then see how each of the pairs fit your entry with a good risk management. And this is not a financial advice, this is just for educational purpose. So take care and have a lovely trading week, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for the weekly forex forecast, the economic outlook, the fundamentals, and then we have some link in the description box. That is the link to the brokers and the link to the prop firm. So we have a very legit prop firm to trade. So we have the link in the description box. So we have two prop firm, the My Forex Fund and then the My Fund FX. So that My Fund FX is unlimited. That is when you register, when you buy an account, you don't have time limit until you pass the account. But My Forex Fund is 30 days, but we have it is very legit. Both are very legit, and we have the link to the broker in the description box. So just click the link and register the brokers, and they have $5 minimum deposit. So have a great trading week.